Tussle here between two outstanding 118-pounders to start. Teague Moore, who finished 4th in the country last year at the NCAAs, has had a kind of a rough last few weeks. He was beaten by Shane Valdez of Oklahoma last week, and he was a little inconsistent. But his opponent is Eric Jurgens, a brilliant freshman from Maquoketa, a 4-time high school champion in Iowa. He's only lost twice this year, Tim. Once to the #1 man in the country, David Morgan, and once to Sanderson of Iowa State. But he is tough. He's won 10 in a row. They lock horns in the middle. These are so important. Generally, the feeling of intensity is what you're looking for, I think, if you're an Oklahoma State coach coming into a big crowd era.
One thing that John Smith would like his wrestlers to do right off the go is dictate the pace, control the tie. That's what Teague Moore is trying to do right in here. You see him working on the arm right there. Both wrestlers feeling out each other right here. Both like to move a lot and have the opportunities. They can really put some moves on.
Nobody likes what he sees so far, and Chuck Yagla says, let's start this over again.
There's
stalemate.
John Smith in the middle.
Nice shot by Teague Moore all the way in underneath. This is a John Smith position, you might say. Many times you see John Smith in that low position. Now he goes for the arms to try to maybe catch Jurgens on his back, but there's nothing settled as a takedown yet.
Well, something like that right there.
Illegal hold. One red.
Illegal hold.
Both up.
Jurgens was called for an illegal hold, and that's the first point of the meet. 1-0 in favor of Teague Moore. And lock horns again. You see Jurgens with the underhook with his left arm. Teague Moore trying to fight it off and work something on the other side.
Moore's been trying to take control of that tie. He has the upper hand right there and looking for the snap right there, go around, but Jurgens faces off.
Outside single by Jurgens, and he got it. Good whizzer right now by Teague Moore, gets him out, and it's now 2-2.
Oh! Boy, a lot of scramble right here. These guys can roll. Whoa!
And Teague Moore now has Jurgens in trouble for a moment on his back. I don't think he got any back points out of it.
Yeah,
or did he? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
2 back points.
You know, one thing about Yagla, the referee right there, he was consistent. I thought he gave a quick 2 for Jurgens, and I thought that was a real quick count right there for Teague Moore, because he didn't give control until right there. Now he counts 1, 2, and he gets to 2 points, so it's 3-2 in favor.
6-2 score. 6-2 score in favor of Moore.
Yep.
So a very big flurry by Teague Moore in a scramble puts him up by 4. But this is going to be a scramble the whole way. Now a reversal by Jurgens.
The one thing about Jurgens is you got to go 7 minutes.
Moore is in a potentially dangerous position, and I think he is complaining about it. But he doesn't want to quit. He doesn't want to stop.
I'll watch it. I couldn't see it, okay? So you're set. I'll start bottom.
Both these
we have
are
38 seconds left, TJ, in the opening 3-minute period. And Jurgens says, I'll go on my feet. He just lets him go. 7-4 in favor of Moore.
Moore can't stand around. Oklahoma State, when he gets in trouble, is when his feet just kind of become like implanted in cement. And once he stops moving, this is the opportunity for Jurgens to keep moving and get his stuff going.
Jurgens, a very talented freshman, as you can tell. He's been one of the prides of the Iowa youth this year. He's done a good job, as we said, lost only twice. There's the end of the first period, 7-4, a 3-point lead for Teague Moore. The big move in the first period was a takedown and then a near fall for Moore, who's a junior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The choice goes to Moore. Jurgens lets him out, makes it 8-4.
That shows you that Jurgens feels good now. Teague Moore has gone in and got a big 4-point move, but Jurgens says, you know, I feel good on my feet. I just have to start penetrating now. Right now, the Oklahoma State wrestler is going to get called for stalling if he doesn't start moving. He's just hanging on.
Chuck Yagla brings him back to the center again with 1:38 to go as they start again in the second period. First periods, as you know, are 3 minutes In collegiate wrestling, the second and third are 2 apiece. Jurgens trying to control the head. Moore leads 8-4.
I think it's important right now. The Oklahoma State wrestler needs to try to take the wind out of Jurgens, because Jurgens has already proven this year he goes all the way through, and right now it looks like Moore is kind of standing around and he isn't putting the pressure on Jurgens. That's the type of thing that you have to do when you're on the home mat right here.
Well, I know you saw the Arizona State meet Iowa, and he won in the last few seconds there too, Jurgens, so he can score late.
Tig Moore, very tough competitor, All-American last year, 4th in the nation. Came into the season ranked #1. Lost just recently to Valdez from Oklahoma. Now, this is right here where Jurgens wants to snap him down and run around him. Whoa!
Nice heel pick by Jurgens, but a good counter. Oh, an excellent situation for Jurgens.
Jurgens came around, got all the weight on, all the weight of Tig Moore's hands and feet on the mat, and got the 2 points.
Now this is not an escape yet, because he wants to get a reversal, and he does get a reversal, makes it 10-6. Time remaining 15 seconds in the second period. There's the score. In the opening match of the Oklahoma State-Iowa showdown in Iowa City. Out of bounds with 1 second left to go in the second period.
1 second, hustle back, you're down, Green.
In this period, after Jurgens let Moore up, Jurgens took him down, Moore reversed.
Okay, bottom, you're set, top.
Not 1-0 match, is it, Brad? These guys score.
Down, Green's down.
Here's the Iowa takedown. Jurgens, a heel pick, comes around, covers.
Okay, bottom, you're set. Top.
Tig Moore tries to neck wrench him here, but good position by Jurgens, gives him the 2, and then of course we know that Moore reversed him. Right here, Moore on top.
We go back on the whistle.
Got the crossbar. Oh, big!
And he has an excellent chance to get back points here.
He's scoring.
He has Jurgens on his back. A 3-point near
He's
fall.
got him. Oh, he's got him in a situation right there where he was hurt.
Injury time, Green.
An injury time for Jurgens, but a 3-point near fall makes it 13-6 for Tig Moore, who's had a little problem in the last few weeks here. He's lost 3 matches this year. He split with the #2 man Abbas from Fresno State. He split with Shane Valdez. He got caught by the Oregon State wrestler Jason Deuce once this year.
Well, he did a great job right there of throwing those legs in on top and putting Jurgens in a position where he was not only hurt physically, but he was hurt big time in the score. Now he's up 13-6.
4 points.
Tig Moore for Oklahoma State looking at the opportunity for a major decision here if he can ride Jurgens out.
Cradle.
Cradle locked. Nope, Jurgens has got the hand. Oh, he's got him locked. Got the chin.
In any case, it's not doing Jurgens any good to be fighting off the attack of Tig Moore, which is precisely what Oklahoma State likes about its situation. An 8-point lead, a major decision possibility. Riding time advantage does ride with Tig Moore at the moment. He has 1 minute and 15 seconds. There's a warning against Moore.
Go red.
Well, the advantage Moore's got right now is time. Time's on his side. It's Jurgens' enemy.
Now he's in behind. Again, a little bit better control situation.
It's stalling right now. The referee's going to call it. He's hanging on.
With 30 seconds to go and an 8-point lead.
And they just gave up the 8-point lead, so that was a big call for Iowa's favor.
Break, stalemate.
Although he does have riding time, and I think he's probably willing to exchange that.
So that means that Jurgens needs to score here.
That's right. If Jurgens can score, he takes away the major decision.
So this is big right here. Tig Moore's wrestled a really tough match. It's a great way to start.
Moore didn't get his leg in. Moore could not get the leg in, so he sucks Jurgens back down. We have 8 seconds for Jurgens to get out to escape a major a loss by a major decision.
Big way to start.
And Oklahoma State has jumped out to an excellent lead. A major decision.
Stay here, guys. Stay here. Stay here in the center.
Riding time goes to Teague Moore.
Stay in the center.
And the score is 15-7. And that makes it 15 to 7 is exactly right. It's a major decision for Teague Moore and a big start for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Now here comes their national champion. Oklahoma State against Iowa. And now we're at 126 pounds. You're going to see last year's national champion, Eric Guerrero from San Jose, California, Independence High School. He finished 5th as a freshman. He finished 1st last year, won the championship. And his opponent is Doug Schwab, who is ranked 11th in the country this year, another outstanding Iowa freshman from Osage High School. He's already in on the front headlock against Guerrero.
He loves to snap down. You'll see this. He likes that front headlock position, snap down, good at get around. Doug Schwab's good at that move. Guerrero's good in every position. But he's got to wrestle Schwab. He's got to score takedowns. If Schwab keeps it close, he's got it right where he wants him.
Guerrero is probably for the first time and maybe in his career had a little problem wondering where he is the last couple of weeks because he had some tough matches. He has not been able to beat Hinson of Iowa State, and he also lost in the National Coaches All-Star meet to Eric Jatan, who's now #1 ranked from Wisconsin. So I know John Smith has some goals for him in this match.
Well, his strength is certainly on his feet. He looks for the takedown. He has all kinds of opportunities to score low singles and doubles, and he does a really good job on his feet. But the one thing that Schwab does well is if he can keep it close, he goes 100% the whole 7 matches. And if you give yourself an opportunity the last 30 seconds to win, Schwab's up to the task usually.
Doug Schwab, who was undefeated senior year in high school, a 1-year champion. He finished twice second.
Whoa, there's a nice shot by Guerrero.
Nice fireman's carry by Guerrero, and he has Schwab in some trouble here. He has him on his back, possibly. Nope, he managed to get it out of.
No, he got 2.
Did he get 2?
Another.
Down, Green, hustle back.
2 more in the back, so it's a 4-point move.
Look at how aggressive Oklahoma State is. The first 2 matches, they've scored near fall points. They've put Jurgens and Schwab on their back. Very, very aggressive and offensive.
A 4-point move for Guerrero, who is, we talk about a shootout, he's a top gun.
Well, talk about a way to take a crowd out of it. It's the way Oklahoma State has come out and scored.
So you can see for Oklahoma State, it is important, these 2 matches, these opening 2. They expect to win them. And I don't think the Iowa crowd expected to lose a 4-point major decision.
Not at all.
At 118, but they did.
But you get the sense that Oklahoma State's not surprised at all by their early success right now.
Stalemate. You're down, Green.
It's a good team.
Bottom man gets set.
Eric Guerrero is the Las Vegas champion this year.
Bottom. You're set. Don't move. Top.
Defending national champion. Schwab trying to sit out. He can't get it. Now Guerrero has the leg in again on top. Putting a lot of pressure on the youngster from Iowa, who is a freshman after all, and this is a position you'd expect him to have trouble in.
Guerrero doing a nice job of keeping a lot of pressure on top of Schwab. He's got good hip pressure. He's pushing forward.
Green stalling. Warren on bottom man. Stalling.
The bottom man is Warren. I think the Oklahoma State crowd, Tim, is coaches are trying to get Guerrero to let him up and take him down again.
Well, not now. They might have, but right now there's only about 8 seconds left.
He has riding time already, 1 minute and 25 seconds in his 3-minute first period. A tough ride by Guerrero.
Break up easy, guys. Green, your choice.
There's Mark Perry, brother-in-law John Smith, a very fine wrestler in his own right for Oklahoma State. Was assistant coach at Nebraska for several years, helped Tim Newman get that program into a top 5 or 6 program, and then when John Smith took over, there was no hesitation. I'm going to bring my brother-in-law in. He's one of the best recruiters in the nation. He's a great technician. and we'll keep it in the family. And then, of course, Pat Smith is the other assistant coach. That's the only 4-time state or national champion in the history of the sport.
Guerrero came out with a Granby roll and has
Two red
reversed.
reversal. Two red.
And they're not
Doug
just
Schwab.
reversing, they're looking. Oklahoma State's looking for points. Guerrero
Go,
going
both
very,
improve,
very
both improve.
aggressive here.
Watch your knee there,
Putting the
watch your knee
hammer
there.
on Schwab, actually.
Watch your knee.
He rode almost a minute and a half in the first period, and Eric Guerrero has, knowing that his team is leading 4-0 after the first match, is now putting it on Doug Schwab. This is one where the Cowboys expected to maybe get some extra points if they could make it go early for Guerrero, and it certainly has kept his crowd quiet. There's no doubt about that. And we have a very big crowd.
We've got 14,000 people here, and it, you know,
Stalemate. You're down, Green.
you can almost
Up
hear
easy,
the
up easy.
wrestlers out
You're down,
there.
Green. Bottom man, get set. 6-0, yeah.
Stalemate.
Bottom man,
Guerrero
get set.
is on top, leading 6
Okay,
to
bottom man, set.
nothing.
Top.
Comes, as he said, from San Jose, California.
I think what Guerrero's doing so far for Oklahoma State is he's wrestling. He's using good technique. He's staying with a lot of pressure on top of Schwab, and he's wrestling hard. He's taken that aggressiveness that Schwab usually shows away from him because he's just putting the pressure on him so hard.
Schwab tried to use the same roll that Guerrero reversed on, and it didn't work. So he's really having problems on the bottom. He's having freshman trouble on the bottom against the national champion.
And one of the things here is you got to put 4 or 5 moves together,
Warning
and that's.
red, Stalling. Warning on top.
But
Warning red.
Schwab's moving and then going back to his base. He's got to learn and know how to put 4 or 5 moves
Go, both
together
work.
to get out from somebody like Guerrero.
This is a warning the other way. Now each man has been warned for
Injury time,
relative
red.
inactivity. Guerrero is asking for injury time, rolling his head around like his neck is sore. We know that he's had some torn cartilage in his upper torso, and I'm not quite sure whether this has to do with that or not. But in any case, he is a tough cookie. He won the national championships last
Cover
year
time. You're down, Green.
and leads Doug Schwab 6-0 with 20 seconds to
Okay,
go
Bob,
in the
you're set.
second
Don't move,
period here. Oklahoma State 4, Iowa nothing in the team score.
Okay, there's one move. Now Schwab's got to get it going again. See, he's got to come up. He's got to face him. He can't let Guerrero lock him up. There's 2 moves. See?
And he reversed him.
You just can't stop. You got to fight. That's what Doug Schwab did there for the Hawkeyes. Look at that. At the end of the period.
That was like a clinic there,
Green, neutral. Neutral. Green takes neutral.
demonstrating exactly what you were
Third
talking
period,
about there, Tim. 6-2.
Okay, there's the one move right here, and he already had one. Now he keeps coming and comes around for the reversal.
Schwab did not choose to go underneath, and that's obvious that it doesn't do him any good under there because Guerrero's too tough on the top.
Well, the key here right here is we know that Schwab is aggressive, but Guerrero has been very offensive. There's a difference. If Guerrero stops wrestling, he could get in trouble. But if he wrestles, he's shown that he has it over Schwab. But Schwab, this is where it is. The crowd gets into it. He's aggressive. He pushes. And as soon as the referee gets in, one more, whoa.
There he's,
See, that shot helped Guerrero, but he needs to stay offensive or he's going to get hit.
Injury time, red. Injury time, red.
cuffed on the head a little bit, and I think that Guerrero does have some soreness up in his neck somewhere.
1 minute.
See, the problem right now with the attack by Schwab is aggressiveness is not enough.
That's your second
He's
time
got to
out.
he's got to have an offense here. See, he's getting him, but he's not reaching Guerrero. Here we're trying to find out where he got hurt, but
Ready?
it's an injury that Guerrero had coming into this match.
6-2 lead for Guerrero. Each man has been warned. Schwab went under, couldn't get it.
He got it,
There's a
but
point.
he's got a long road. He's going to have to score.
6-3 now.
He does. He needs to go.
And now 6-5.
Now we've got a match.
And it's now 7-6. And Guerrero is having real trouble.
Oh! This is big. It's effectively 7-7. There was offense. See? Whoa!
Riding time will go.
Ho! Oh!
And there's the takedown. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7. 7-7
the crowd get to him.
9-7 in favor of the Hawkeyes against the national champion.
Come on, both are up.
Reminds me of what happened against Hinson. 20 seconds to go.
He's got to ride him out or they go into overtime. He's got to ride him.
Yes, he does. He has to ride him all the way out.
Guerrero doesn't know that. Whoa!
An amazing event.
Wow! From 6-0